What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Pokemon Scarlet Shiny Hunt where you guys get to pick the targets. In the past one we got ourselves a few shinies actually. I believe we got Noibat and Cupfin, or those two might have been two different streams and kind of blinking. And also it's the Lunar New Year for the Year of the Snake, so I thought we would start with Seviper. Without further ado, let's get started. And we somehow find Seviper, maybe we can even finish off that Superior hunt we started a while back. I'm pretty sure it's over in the islands. How's it going, guys? How's it going, Christian, Shaky, and SA? It's gonna check the decks to double check on where it's found. Cause yeah, I'm kind of blanking on where it was. Of course, if you guys always want to try and switch up the target, you always can. Just thinking like it'd be a nice idea to hunt a few snake Pokemon for the Lunar New Year. And funny enough, I don't actually have that many snake mons. Where is it? I know Survivor's here. I got jumped by when I was trying to get Meloetta. Okay, we're doing this the other way because I clearly missed it. There it is. Miracle Order. 71. It's a Viper. It is... yeah, like all around the coastal biome. So it looks like probably the northern point we good. Score Bunny? Let me quickly check if I have Score Bunny. Okay, I have Score Bunny. And I know I have Cinderace. So, yeah, I already had the whole Score Bunny line. I just checked that because, like, I had a moment to. Man, Shaky, we hunted Score Bunny recently, don't you remember? On the... how's it going, Turtle? And now, Sobble. Anyone else up for Sobble? Because I am pretty sure I still need, like, at least 2 more of those. Oh, thought I jumped. We already have Vulpix. I know that for a fact, Turtle. Unless you're talking about the Alolan variants, I am pretty sure I have the whole line. I know for a fact I have Mudkip because it holds the record for my fastest hunts. Clauncher? I think I might be able to. I forgot if I have Scrub or Clauncher in Scarlet's. Like, it's one of those two that I get access to. Okay, so it looks like Vulpix is kind of taking a bit of the lead in votes. Yeah, I know what Clauncher is. It's just I don't remember if it was a Scarlet or a Violet exclusive. Because I know that it usually splits with Scrub. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it will be a run for Survivor, but let's check Dex real quick because I can figure out that way. If it pops up, that means it's in this game. It is not in this game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Clauncher is not accessible. What do you mean the other one? That is the blue crab. And that's literally what he said, Clauncher. The shiny's red. Are you talking about Krabby? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what crab could you... It's not... Brawler's right there, but that isn't what you said. And that's a blue one, technically, or purple. Whose shiny is blue, red on the thing. Why am I blanking on this? I could have sworn the Clauncher was that one, like you said. And okay, I'm looking up, like, the crab Pokemon. Having a brain fart of my own mons. You're not seeing any other, like, things that kind of sound like that. Yeah, red crab, shiny blue. Describe, like, is it, like, not a water type or something? You know, I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what mon are you talking about? Crawdonts? Oh, Crawdon. Are you talking about this guy? It's a ground type? No. Okay, so it's not this. Why am I blanking on my own mons? I can't think of a ground type crab. Why am I struggling in Pokemon? Like, okay, we have a list of a few that were said. We have Vulpix, which I do need the Alolan form of. We have whatever this mysterious crab is. We have the Seviper I said, technically. And there's also Sobble that I don't have. I'm more curious about what even is this crab that you're talking about. Yeah, you're not talking about this guy. Are you talking about Cloth? If it's Cloth, I already got that guy. And he said the name way wrong then. Well, I'm like thinking of like every crab-based Pokemon and I'm like getting confused. Right, it's a K, not a C. Are you talking about this guy? Wait, this technically is a quote-unquote red crab that turns blue on the shiny. But it's technically more of an orange. Also, it's a rock type. This is a rock type! And as you see here, I already got it. You're making me... That's Cloth, not like a Clauncher like you said earlier. Send me a goose chasing, I'm looking for a water type. You guys are saying a completely different mon. You were saying with a C first of all, not even with a K, which is what Cloth is. And I already got Cloth. Got him a while ago, actually. I think it was like one of the first Paldean ones I got. So yeah. Now that we know that what it is, I can say now that I have it. Okay, Alolan Vulpix is on the table. Okay, now it's just a vote between Alolan Vulpix and Sobble. Sobble or Vulpix, guys? Dwebble? Actually, I'm not sure if I have Dwebble. I know I have Crustle and, like, Ultra Sun for obvious reasons. Okay, now you guys are adding on a bunch of new mons. Okay, I'm just playing out a vote of the ones that I see. And I don't even think you can get Dwebble in this game. Or if you can, I don't remember where. Just typing out this votes. I'll add Fliddle to the list. There, I put that vote on. No, you guys can choose from those guys. Whalor's not even in the game! Okay, Fliddle and Sobble got a vote. 2 on Sobble now. Yeah, 2 Sobble, 1 Fliddle, and no one wanted Vulpix. Crustle's not in the game, I think. I'm pretty sure you cannot get that line. Also, what's the Pokemon card, Turtle? Okay, looks like Sobble won. So yeah, that would be Drizzile since I already have its pre-evo. And now I gotta make my way over there. Oh, nice! Where's the pond that it's normally at? It's right here. Giant brown spot. Yeah, my sense, I do have a good card as well to actually keep on my desk, which I would like to get graded, I just don't really know how, and I heard that you need it in bunches. I only have 1 card, obviously, which is this Japanese Terapagos. I want to get this thing graded. It is probably one of my best cards that I've ever pulled. Remember last time we tried hunting Sobble, we found a Dodrio. Wrong game. Oh. Okay. Make a sandwich. And what was the ingredients for the sandwich again? I always forget to pull up my ingredient list. And there it is. Water is cucumber. Looks like I should be allowed to use sour to do this one. Yep, water is cucumber. Oh, nice. Yeah, this seems like it does a lot of damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you guys are also talking about TCG Pocket, I'm trying to get the Golden Mew in that. But I don't know if I'm going to get in time for the next deck. Because I'm pretty sure that deck will probably come out, and then I'll start pulling on that one to try and get some good cards there. And there we go. Oh, nice. In my sense, I want to upgrade it, I just don't know where to do it. Here we go. Let's see how fast we can get a Sobble. Yeah, I basically just showed my best card just now that I have. Like, I have a handful of good ones as well that are, like, from the same deck. Because I got, like, a big box of them. But, like, that's my favorite of the bunch. Oh, nice. You have a tag team one? Yeah, that's like my cards I did want to get when they were out at the time. I just was never able to get my hands on enough packs to be able to pull for it. Because at the time, I was a little kid. Oh, nice. Rainbow Chimax Gengar. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I was actually able to pull the double elements, or not double element, double type Volcanion EX card. But I forgot where it was. Wait. What the? You're not a Sobble. That's actually a new mod for me, I think. I don't think I have the duo. Again, what is it with this bird and popping up when we're hunting Sobbles? This is the second time this evolution line has photobombed Sobble, basically. Okay, you hunt for a Sobble, you find a duo. The fact that it's the second time now that the duo has shined when we were hunting Sobble. Yeah, luckily I can like identify Sobble pretty easily because it gets a dramatic color shift. But still, like, that was like we got the whole entire duo line when trying to get Sobble. Oh, you got a Zygarde? Yeah, Zygarde is a good card. Like, I have seen a lot of good artworks of it, I believe. And funny enough, I do want to try and get it up to 100% in Pokemon Go, because I actually have a good, like, IV one. I'm just struggling with that a bit. Wait. That's orange, I think. Yeah, that's orange. The sun made it look yellow. You can't, like, judge me on that. That looked like a shiny Charmander from behind. Yeah, like one thing I want to say is I gotta have like a very sharp eye with watching these, because like with the small shinies, even if noticeable, you can still miss it if you blink. Nice. Yeah, that seems like a broken card. Yeah, I never really got into battling with the Pokemon cards. I was like on the side of like the community that just collected them because I like the artwork. And funny thing is, if I was able to get my hands on more, I would open more Japanese packs because I just like the Japanese like style on cards as well. Not to mention, it actually has a completely different back to it, usually. Yeah, we'll say also, the Scarlet hunts like this probably won't last much longer, because once we get Zapdos, or possibly even sooner, this will probably turn into us hunting down the living decks in, Let's Go. So yeah, a lot of the Kanto mons are gonna start becoming targets, and we're probably gonna go by area. Yeah, Samazenta. Yeah, and there's a handful of ones that I would like to try and get faster than others. Like, for example, I still need a Charizard, so that would actually be a good one to get in there, because then I can use it to fly. Yeah, mainly looking at, like, the fin on, Sobble. You know, tell me the body changes dramatically as well. But, like, the fin turns from yellow to pink. Scored a special entry from the opponent. Oh, so that's just one of the annoying cards. Yeah. You have the Meow VMAX card? I know that one. Like, I've actually seen its artwork before. It's actually kind of funny, I believe. Like, doesn't Meowth like kind of like stretch across like a bunch of buildings or something on it? Okay, yeah, some of those cards just sound like they're a bit too broken. Like, for example, having access to an attack that does that much that can kill most cards. And at the same time, get enough cards back to sort of build a whole new mon. And it's kind of funny how many times Sobble has actually been requested, yet we still haven't gotten it. Out of like which cards? Like the ones you said? I'd probably say like the Meowth one is probably the funniest out of the batch to use in combat. Just because you can literally just do so much damage on turn 1, or like how many ever turns it takes to build up the energy for it, and then fire everything back to just get all your cards back. Because it's also, I'm pretty sure, a basic card because of the fact that it's a Meowth. I mean, you can literally start with that thing. Yeah, Zamazenta is also pretty cool. It's good for, like, stopping, like, decks that have, like, high energy moves. Oh, it evolves into Meowth V? Well, I didn't know that part. I thought that it would just be a Meowth at the start so you could just play it on turn 1. Like I said, I mainly collect the cards, so I don't know the gameplay functions of some of them. Are you heading out? Well, it's nice talking to you, Turtle. Yeah, and congrats on getting some of those cards. Like, those are, like, some pretty good cards to get. So what's everyone been up to lately? Charizard's a pretty decent one I can go for. I could probably do that. Once the Charizard decides to pop up on the edge of the map. With the duos. Oh, and I ran into a Sobble. Well, I would go for Charmander and just evolve him to Charizard, so... Oh, I can believe it, because I had a similar, like, amount of eggs with the Score Bunny. Like, I was also in the 300s. I mean, it's really just for the fun of it. That's, like, why I played through the games. Like, literally right before this, I was actually shiny hunting. So, like, I just enjoy shiny hunting as a fun little activity of mine. Like I was hunting in Legends. Like I want to try and get a shiny Alpha Arcanine, but it's a bit difficult to get the Outbreak to pop up. I almost had one before the thing started, but the Outbreak just spawned in normal Arcanines. Not Alpha. It's really just everyone's taste. Although I will agree, Scarlet and Violet isn't really the best game story-wise, but shiny hunting-wise, it's probably one of the easiest. Because literally, you just get the materials, make a sandwich, and you have literally Masuda Method odds, or actually better, I think, to find a shiny out of all of these spawns that appear like crazy. And I wouldn't say the story sucked. I mean, at the same time, literally no one can keep a straight face with the Mabob Sniff scene. Like, a Pokemon game has never actually made me get some way in emotional. Like, never until this game. I will say that much. Getting around the map a bit, like, early game was a bit anticlimactic, because you could literally just go to anywhere on the map, build a team, and just run with that, instead of gaining your members over time. Not to mention, there wasn't really that much of a drive to try and do certain things. Like, Team Star didn't really get in the way enough to be, like, an evil team. It was more just an annoyance in a few areas. I will say, though, their little battle mechanic feature was pretty cool. Basically making it that you fight an army to fight a boss. That was probably the one cool thing about the evil team in this game. I mean, I never really cheated with trying to get, like, a early, like, high-level Mon. The closest thing was when I got Mon that was accidentally a bit over level. And it was only up by, like, 2. And that was actually the Knackley that I had on my team for a while, which became a Garnackle that was in the early streams of Scarlet and Violet. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure if you go back to when I got Inferno Knight, he's in that team. Just might take a minute to find the reaction of him, but I'm pretty sure he was in the party. Chat's a bit quiet today, though, I will say. Other than early on when you guys were erupting. I mean, that kind of gets rid of a bit of the whole progression factor of a game. If you're literally able to fly at the very start, it will just get rid of like a bunch of the obstacles. Trying to keep a close eye on them. Oh yeah, one thing I will say is that I'm almost done editing that video. I'm literally like only like a few pieces left and then I'm done with it. The only thing is getting those final few pieces for it is pretty difficult. Who knows? Sabo could take forever or it could be like literally in like 2 seconds. Well, probably not in 2 seconds because that's already passed. And my dog is being annoying. I get the point you're trying to say, but funny thing is, this is Scarlet. I can actually hunt Gligar. And the reason I don't have it is because it is a little difficult, but I could try. You know, that's one thing that you guys, funny enough, haven't really voted on. The Scarlet exclusives. Like, Gligar's one of them. I'm pretty sure Cramorant is one I got access to. What's some of the others? I already got all of Larvitar's line. Trying to think of the Vital Paradoxes because I know it's the opposites. I think we once almost did Dino. We couldn't find where it spawned. Well, Ralts is in both games. Delibird, I'm pretty sure we haven't hunted. We already have hunted Larvesta and its evolution. So yeah, what do you guys want to hunt Gligar next? We have about 6 minutes left on Sobble. Although I will say getting Gligar is not as simple as some say. Yeah, well, I mean, all shines appear in the wild. You mean like in the overworld. And yeah, that is a good feature. Oh, nice. Yeah, like Gligar does have a pretty decent shiny, and Gliscor is a really good one, from what I hear. Although I haven't seen it in Scarlet and Violet, but I have seen it in Legends. And in Legends, it really stands out. That's not a bad hunt option if I were to do that in the future. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a static Gliscor. So how are you all doing in the chat right now? That's good to hear, Shaky. You know, one thing that's kind of funny is I don't think any starters have like two of the same like generation in the same biome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are in separate biomes all the way around. It's around the same odds as Masuda, being like a 1 in 500-ish chance, since I have the Shiny Charm, and also have Sandwich Boost up. But yeah, we have like literally a minute left of Sandwich Boost. Then we'll probably move on to the next target if you guys want to switch. That's like kind of how like this whole thing works. Is that you guys try and guess shinies I don't have yet, and if I don't have them, you then can vote to swap on the next sandwich. Which in this case right now, I'm pretty sure like Gligar is like the good one for out of our picks. It's either that or Charmander. Wait. A good spot to hunt Hatina? In Sword and Shield, actually I'm pretty sure there is a good spot. Well, I can't show it on my current map, but I'm pretty sure, by one of the cave routes next to a bridge, there is a good spot. Yeah, sadly, Koraidon is shiny locked. Yeah, sadly, honestly, I would have hunted Koraidon by now. Like, imagine me just running around on a shiny one of these right now, if that were possible. But there's only one way to see it, and it was a bug, and I'm not sure they patched it. And it was only temporary when you did it. So, we didn't get the Sobble. So, do you guys want to stay on Sobble, or do you want to switch over to another target? You guys want to switch? Alright, we're switching. What do you guys want to see then? Like, which is your next target? You going for Charmander or Gligar? Oh boy. And now I have a stalemate. We needed a tiebreaker. Yeah, we need like a little bit of a, like, we don't have. There's no dogs in the background right now. What do you mean? Actually, one thing I could do, like, where to put it? I have a coin somewhere on my desk, I think. Yep, here it is. I could do a coin flip on it. Like, heads we get, Charmander, tails we do Gligar. Okay. Heads is Charmander, tails is Gligar. And drop the coin. Where'd it go? It is tails. Looks like Gligar is the hunt. We can hunt Charmander right after if you guys want. Although I would prefer to hunt Charmander in Let's Go because that would lead to me having a Charizard for flying. Okay, did that, the duo that we found earlier have a mark? I forgot to check. Yeah, funny thing, we found a duo when we were trying to do that earlier. And it had no mark, okay. Yeah, funny thing, Gligar, not Gligar, the duo and Dodrio have both popped up when we were hunting for, Sobble. Like, here's the Dodrio. We have both of these on a dang Sobble hunts. Okay, and I already know where to get Gligar because I tried getting it in the past a while back. It's over here in Kitakami. And I'm pretty sure if you use a flying type sandwich, you only get one of 3 Mons. Or you get 3 different ones, being Gligar, Bombardier, and Volby. If you do ground, I'm pretty sure we can get a lot more spawns. You know, we get Mudbray, Sandshrew, Geodude. We get a whole bunch if we do ground. I mean, we could do a ground type sandwich and just make this interesting. Because I already do have Bombardier and Volby. That would be funny. Okay, here's the real thing now. Do you want us to do a ground type sandwich and make this interesting of a lot of spawns? Or do flying in it only has a few spawns? Like, there's a lot higher chance to phase on the other one, but I don't have any of the other phases, I believe. Okay, you want us to have less phase options, but already have both of them? Let's see. So, flying is Potriso. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And flying is not. Well, I forgot the exact location, but there's like a spot where Hatina can spawn, like, I believe it's like one of the, like, caves. And it was next to a town, like, on a bridge. I forgot the exact spot, though. Just remember I constantly saw it when I was, like, running across the bridge. Like, by the start of the bridge, that is. Well, the sandwich is already shiny. It's like a mirror. Monostoke outskirts. That could be where you find it. Like, again, it's been a minute since I've looked for it, so. Okay, here we go. Flying type sandwich. We somehow find Gligar, we can go for Gliscor. Or I can try and book it over to where Cramorant spawns and we can try to get that. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to be swarmed with a bunch of other flying types. Sparkling tile counter, yep. And it's not raining. Yep, Gligar's already appearing and it's a pretty noticeable shiny, so I don't have to worry about like really not being able to spot it. The only problem is its other two options are not exactly easy to spot. Or I mean, Bombardier kind of is if you see it at the right spot, but still. I know on Volby you have to check the wings, and on Bombardier you have to check the beak. And Gligar, it just changes completely. I mean, how would you possibly help? Like, I don't really do the synchro mode because it actually does affect my spawns when I do that and makes it worse. So the only time I actually will do synchro mode hunts is if it's for a Violet exclusive. And even then I have to find a Violet player that's willing to help. Are you sure you want me to go for Hatina then if you can't get it to spawn? Oh, I gotta jump by a bird. Honestly, I'm both happy and a little bit upset about Drippy winning. Like, I'm kind of happy because, like, I get a pseudo-legendary now. But upset because now I gotta beat the next gym while being undermined and on a bad type matchup. Like, Applin would have been the best pick, I feel like. What do you mean by Gen 4 methods? Are you talking about like Diamond and Pearl or BDSP? Which are the remakes? Because in Diamond and Pearl, it's actually not as bad as you think. Hard to check Volby because it is literally only the wings, basically. BDSP, I mean, it's kind of the same story. If you're talking about like the chaining method, I can see it being annoying if you don't know what you're doing. But other than that, it's like... I will admit the Shiny Charm is not good to get. In that game, like, it's a broken item. And I mean that in a bad way. Like, of all the items you had to code incorrect, it had to be the Shiny Charm. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you're always like doing 4 away. Like that's the main way to do it. I count like 4 like in one direction and that counts. But it doesn't like go like 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as 2. That's being a straight line away from 4 or something like that. And if you're like too close or if you don't catch it, it has a higher chance of breaking. Yeah, that's the tricky part about it. But I've hunted with that method before on this channel, actually. Like, I've gotten a few good ones as well. Like, I got Scarlet, I got Larvitar, what else have I gotten from that method? I think I got Luxray. Yeah, I've gotten Bleasel from that method. Yeah, I've gotten a handful from it in BDSP. Funny enough, I actually made like a thing of mine to try and get the living dex from those hunts. Or at least that's kind of where it started with my idea of getting a living dex. In what way exactly? Like, for like just a game to play or like to shiny hunts? Thank you. Oh. Just got handed a burger. Dropped all the napkins. For a big fan who wants a new story, I would say if you're up for just like exploring an entire region with not that much conflict, like story-wise, it's pretty decent in that sense. Like, the main thing of the story is that you make your own path. That's what I'll say. But I will say there's like barely any like urge to continue the story. Like, there's no like major conflicts with any of them to like save like a huge area or something. That's what I would say. But as a story concept, there are a few good moments, like in each story in some sense. Not to mention a few like good battles. But yeah, that's my standpoint for like story. Shiny hunting method, it's probably one of the easiest methods. So if you want just an easy shiny, I'll choose this game. For a collector, yeah, I would say this would be the best game for shiny hunting. Like you see, like I'm literally making this whole like stream about you guys choosing targets because you can get shinies that quickly. I don't have like how to write. I can stream for long enough that I'll most likely find a target if I were to focus on a single one for an entire stream. And trust me, I have because I did it in the past. Like I remember like when I was trying to get Inferno Knight, I focused on Chargada and I averaged like 3 or 4 of them per stream. No, I'm pretty sure I averaged like 2 or 3, and it only took a few streams to get them. Oh, and there's a shiny. As I'm talking about it, and it's marked. Definitely I'm playing it when it gets out. Yeah, and also, speaking of easy shinies... Not to mention, quick balls are broken in this game. Worst timing to say that. Because I am a streamer. I got streamer luck. And I got burger. How's it going dark? You guys want to see Charmander after this? It's gonna suck if this thing has recoil. Or use the item. I think that's right back there, not another shiny bombardier. Oh yeah, funny thing actually, I'm pretty sure bombardier is like one of the hundos I have. And there we go, we got him. I'm going to show that I have a 4-star. Yep. Bombardier is one of the hundos that I have. Look at this. I had to cover the bottom of the screen because it shows where you catch it, but... Yep, one of the hundos I have is literally this bird. I sold a 3-star rating and I got a reward that was pretty good. And now I get jumped by Gligar. You know, still have a bunch of sandwich power to go through, though. The funny thing is, I think that Gligar and Snivy are kind of like both the most infamous ones for getting phases on this account. Because we tried getting these two shinies a bunch of times, and they keep phasing on the same mons. For Gligar, it's Bombardier, and for Snivy, it's Exeggutor. Yeah, I'm more of a collector when it comes to the TCG. Like, I think I said that earlier, actually, if you were here for that. Yeah, I leave the bat only half to TCG pockets. Like, yeah, like, my favorite card, like, out of my collection is a Terapagos EX that's Japanese. And honestly, I keep it on my desk, but, like, right now I'm trying to keep myself moving, and that requires both hands to do. Oh, nice! Oh, right, you're in Fontaine, I forgot. Yeah, Genshin player. You know, I'm one to talk because I'm also a Genshin player. Shiny Snorlax, I believe, has seen better days in some sense. Oh yeah, and also you're gonna love this. You can actually get a guaranteed shiny Munchlax in the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. Bird. Yeah, you just gotta beat the minigame on its hardest difficulty, and you get a free marked shiny Munchlax. I'm pretty sure the mark is unique to, like, the minigame. Yeah, you have to earn the shiny. Which, I mean, I kind of like when games do that, where they, like, give you an earned shiny in some sense that is usually unique in some way. Either being the only way to obtain it, or has a unique marking of some kind to signify that it is a, like, good shiny from that method. Hey, speaking of shiny, shiny Gligar! Finally, this little bat shines. Got him. We got the Gligar. Okay, now I just gotta run through the rest of this flying type sandwich. I'm gonna bolt my way over to Cramorant and see if we can get that in time. It's female. We'll go skim over that way first. Nope, nothing. Now let's book it over towards the water in this direction, because I'm pretty sure that's how you get to Cramorant. Now watch something else pop up while we're doing this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Cramorant is off in this direction. Yep, here's Cramorant right here. Also Knocked Owl, seems like. And lag. Just gonna make our way to the river. Yep. Oh, that's a Gyarados. And Yanma. Okay, so there's a lot of flying types in this area. Wait. Oh. Yeah, Dark and I have been working on a game for a little bit. He's like the main like game designer and like the concept artist and stuff like that. Like a concept artist, I should say. And let's just say he's making that fight probably one of the hardest ones I've ever seen in a monster catching game. Basically, every difficult type of fight sequence you could think of is in that fight. What if I don't have Hoot Hoot? So I wouldn't mind phasing on that when trying to get Cramorant for like, this last bits. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Cramorant's like uncommon in the wild, or like rare from like grass at least. Yeah, it's difficult to isolate. Wait, did I say y'all? No. It's difficult. I don't know why I can't speak today. It's difficult to isolate Cramorant because Gyarados is in the same exact water. And Hoot Hoot is on the land. Not to mention Wooper. And I know I will see a Cramorant when it spawns because it turns orange. We're right now doing, Cramorant because we actually got the Gligar. Actually, one thing I'm kind of curious about, because I haven't actually seen it, is if the fish in Cramorant's mouth becomes shiny. In the Pikachu. Yeah, you leave and we get a Gligar. Make sure we have a bit of lag while we're over here in the grass. Watching a red Gyarados pop up or something. Cramorant is the blue bird you're seeing in the water. It's this thing right here. Basically, when it uses certain water type moves, it will have a fish or a Pikachu in its mouth half the time. And it'll actually, like, I'm not sure if it turns shiny or not with that. Yes, the one Hop has. I do remember he has a Cramorant. Also, I'm pretty sure that there was a meme of, like, why the shiny is orange. And it was because it was based off of a bird that got covered in, like, cheese dust or something. Because, like, nose dives into it. Oh, I know. Like, the reason we have Cramorant is because it's not, like, a permanent hunt. It's literally just to fill in the gap with a flying type sandwich. Because, yeah, the people have already spoken. They want Charmander next. Also, we have a mark shiny to check on this because we know the Bombardier has a mark. Keep an eye on the Cramorants and such whenever they pop up. And also the Hoot Hoots. Because I'm pretty sure Hoot Hoot Shiny is actually like surprisingly vibrant in this game. Because yeah, it goes from like a light brown to a yellow. So it honestly in other games doesn't look the best. But I'm pretty sure in this actually is a good one. Like a handful of shinies in games. We're gonna be doing Charmander when we run out of flying type boosts. We're basically just running through the rest of the sandwich. Yeah, because last I checked, Charmander isn't a flying type when it is in its first stage. That's me. Like the Cheeto bird is like the main reason this is a good shiny in some sense because it has a meme tied to it. Yeah, I think this is how like the meme was done. Like a bird like flew headfirst into like a Cheeto dust bag or something. Or it was like a cheese dust. It was like something like that. Although I will say last time we mentioned a Cheeto thing to a bird, it refused to shine. Dude's trying to do like a sacrifice an NPC type of situation. I caught off guard here because I saw Swanna. Oh, and the sandwich ended. Oh. And there goes Sudowoodo. Let's save the game and take a bite of my burger. Yeah, the back is usually a way to go to tell I'm the shiny. Yeah, now that I have my hands free, this is the Terapagos I was talking about earlier. I showed it a bit earlier in the stream, but here it is again. This is my favorite card out of my collection. It's a Japanese full art rainbow Terapagos. Okay, let's check on the things we got because I know at least one of them is marked. Here's our Bombardier. And we know this one has a mark. It has the uncommon mark. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Pretty rare mark. And the Gligar. Our actual target that we finally got after like I think 8 or 9 sandwiches. Has no mark. Okay, now you guys want Charmander, so now we can actually hunt it. Or technically Charizard. Okay, Charmander is like over here with fire type sandwiches. I'm gonna get somewhere around 800 encounters if you have the shiny charm. If you don't have it, I'm gonna get somewhere around 18,000. Or 1,800, I mean, not 18,000. Yeah, okay, so you're doing the knockout method, and that, I'm thinking it's gonna take you around 800. I'm too close to other NPCs. Yeah, Charizard has a really good shiny. That's one thing that I'm kind of shocked that it took me so long to get a fire type starter with this kind of a shiny. Yeah, the really good shiny. Like, I honestly am kind of shocked that it took me this long to actually hunt down Charizard. But still. Yeah, I actually get to Charizard this time because I have the pre-evolutions. So this is like the last one evolution line for that Dex. And I guess technically it saves me a hunt later in the Living Dex thing that we're doing later for Let's Go, where we're going to try and complete the Kanto Dex. There we go. Finishing out the burger. That's also why I'm kind of saying like 800 as well. Because I've seen a lot of people get Wooloo fast. Oh yeah, Charmander is like practically identical when it's in the sunlight. Forgot about that bit. I'm not gonna be able to tell easily. They blend in. Huh. You think it's gonna be a bit later in the hunt? I don't know, I feel like this Charmander is gonna be a bit quick. Yeah, it's also a good thing that I have my Ceruledge in the front. Because the Charmander, I'm pretty sure, does have a Fire-type recoil move. And my Ceruledge has Flash Fire. Oh, I know what it looks like. I said I've gotten this twice before. Like, it's the last one on the evolution line for me. Just I know that it blends in well with it when it's in the sunlight. Because when the sun shines off of it, it's the same exact pigment. But when they're in a shadow, it's very obvious. Not to mention they blend in well with the dry grass. Well, I think it'll be kind of impossible for us to phase on Charmander. Because Charmander's the only fire type here, so it's isolated. Yeah, if we somehow find another type of shiny, it would be a full odds one. Kind of like the Dodrio situation. Wait. That one looks different. Is that? Hey! And I think that was marked. We got the Charmander! Get in the ball. We got the Charmander, and now we have all this evolution line, so I got booked to another area. I'm gonna quickly fly over to, I think I'm gonna go to the tropic area and just see what's over there. Yeah, let's fly to the tropics real quick and see if we can get a different, spawn over there. Come on, show me fire type over here. I said it was gonna be quick. 5 minutes into the hunt and we get Charizard. Okay, what spawns over here? Okay, we got... Okay, those are not fire types. I don't think we got any fire types over here. There's not a single fire type in this area. Okay, so Viper does spawn over here, so we know that now. Wait a minute. I think it was this spot over here. I forgot which cave it was. But I think there's a fire type over here that I don't have yet. Yeah, if you guys want to try and quickly speedrun a fire type target. I'm just trying to rush over to whatever ones I could fit. There's no way. Okay, it's not. I was about to say, there's no way that's a shiny seal. Of course you would say that. I think it's right here. Yeah, I think this is the cave where you find it. Yeah, here's Cyndaquil's cave. I found it. The only thing is, Cyndaquil doesn't spawn that much more in here. Let's see. I gotta swap over to new Valettes. Send them out. And here's how we do it. First we go in here and we knock out... Well, I don't think we can get to our... We can't get up there to knock out the Duraludon, but we just knock out a bunch of stuff inside the cave area, kind of. And Dark, now you understand why I named this guy Nuvulette. But yeah, the thing is, you just stand right over there and you use a Synchromon to just attack everything around this spot. Guys, start naming fire types. This is literally just a placeholder. What happened, by the way, Dark? Now that we've done that, now we unsynchro and run back in the cave. There should be a lot more now. Okay, there's not a single one. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with this target. I don't know what to hunt. We can go for Fennekin, but that's what I mean. Try and pick a fire type. Name some fire types, people. Other than that one. And I already have all Chimchar. I refuse to say it. And I'm not gonna be forced to say it by a shiny popping up of it. Okay, you guys are being ridiculous. Fine, we'll go for the dang slug. Which is a better shine than I normally expect. But I'm not happy about it. It's like the one fire type I don't want to hunt. That's including the legendaries. I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, very easy to see in a pale white area. Yeah, easy to know when it's a shiny, but not easy to see when the shiny pops up. Yeah, very easy to see. That isn't gonna help. The thing is pale white. I can easily run by it and I can see it, basically. I mean, I basically gotta focus if I even want to see this thing. Okay, at least at night, I think it does get a bit easier because white turns to like a dark gray. While the Mon stays the same color. Oh yeah, we can also get Hounder. I forgot. It's not a fire type. Why is that spawning? Yeah, we still need one more of the Hounder line, so that way we can get Houndoom. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one of those if they were to phase on that. Okay, well, a coughing outbreak. Okay, I'm not even seeing it now. Is it like cut off halfway through the mountain? The meme. That's what I have against it. I'm not falling for like the trap name, basically. Yeah, there's a meme of a handful of like mons that sound like trap names, basically. Kind of like what was like one of them? Like Candace was like one of those names, I believe, as well. That was like a trap name. And the funny thing is, a few Pokemon also fell under that rule, if you know that meme. Oh, if Litwick shines, that would be nice. Yeah, like those kind of names. Basically, this one and a few others fall under that same trap. Yeah, I will admit, it is a decent shiny. And the evolution also looks pretty nice, but still. Some mons are just ruined because of that reason. So basically, right now while we're hunting this, I gotta be careful with my words. What? I'm a little confused on what you mean, Dark. Oh, wait a minute. I know what he means. I still have no idea how the fish dog got into that situation. Still makes no sense. Like, you can understand the other two because they're still human-like, but that's a dog! What? I didn't even see that one. Yeah, very weird I'm gonna miss the shine just because it blends in. Which is gonna make it a lot more difficult to find. And we might wrap up after the sandwich. We've done a handful of hunts and gotten a good amount of shines actually for today. Yeah, that's Judge back there that you can see, and yeah, Piper's not in the room right now, so there are two dogs, I will say that, but only one of them is in camera right now. And he's the annoying one. One little thing I'll say, because a few that might have wondered it who've been here for long enough. The reason the bed looks different is because that dude decided to rip one of the blankets. Yeah, I come home from school like yesterday and I just see a giant hole of stuffing in the middle of the bed. I was mad out of my mind at him, basically. I basically locked him out of my room because of it. And he still knows what I did, as you can tell by the way he's sitting. And he knows I'm talking about him. No, the thing was, it wasn't his blanket, it was mine on my bed. So basically I was freezing last night because I still don't have a replacement for it. Reminder, I'm in New York, and right now it's like very cold up here. Yeah, this thing right here, not that thick, is thin as heck. And yes, now I'm just ranting about how my dog destroyed my blanket, but still. Well, not that one. He's not allowed on the bed. The little one, though, yes. Oh, wait, look at that. There's a good way to end the stream. We're ending on a good note. We got the... What do you even call this? Like, it's not exactly magma. I guess gravel? Yeah, I think gravel kind of works. And yeah, Shaky, looks like your absence spawned another shiny. Yeah, I guess ash kind of works. It's like a liquid, so I'll probably say gravel was like my guess. You have 5 minutes. We can try and go for a second. Maybe we can get like the Met Cargo. Because we still have to evolve the other one into Charizard. Who knows, maybe we can get a second and get Met Cargo as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna run down to the Hunder area. Or Hounder. I don't know why I keep calling it Hunder. If we can get Hounder as a shiny, that would be kind of cool, because then we get Houndoom. That'll be another shiny Mega that I'll have ready for Legends ZA. Yeah, I kind of want to try and get all the shiny Megas. I have a handful of them, and a few of them are like still missing. Like ones that are kind of close to being able to obtain, like, or are able to be obtained in terms of my Living Dex rule, is right now Metagross and Ampharos are both on their final mons for Living Dex standards. So technically speaking, we could go over those two next time. Yeah, can we go for 3 shinies? Also, yeah, one thing I'm gonna say is that the streams in probably the next like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even next week, are gonna get a bit scrambled. Because, like, some things are changing in my, schedule. So I'm gonna have to, like, rearrange some, like, streams and such. Just as a little heads up. Like, I'll try to keep it as close as I can to normal, but I'm pretty sure that my, schedule is gonna, like, knock on some of these bigger days I have. Meaning I'm gonna have to rearrange some things. Maybe even have to overlap a few streams. And look at that! Okay! How to get shinies. Ramble about random stuff. You got that one in less than 5 minutes. Now we get Houndoom. And now I gotta find another spot because, wait, how much time do we even have left? 2 minutes? I don't think I can make it over to the forest in time for Litwick. Best I can do is try and go back up here to try and get my cargo, I guess. Yeah, best I can do now is just try and get my cargo. But I'm pretty sure I already got one, so we more just have one in this game. I am not saying it. I refuse to say it. It's that. I'm not saying it, but I can show it. It's that. If you guys are losing your vision, how are you responding to each other's texts? That's the real question. Then you can see it right here. Yeah, you might be able to feel the keys, but you can't exactly feel a flat screen and figure out what it says. The warmth of the pixels? Well, then you can feel the warmth of the pixels and read that. Before you say it's all white background, it's now against a darker color. And that's the end of the sandwich. Okay, let's check on these two. Is that? I don't think that is. Nope, that's just a bush. Okay, we know we have at least one marked shiny here. Being the Charmander. Okay, and the mark is the Joyful mark. That's a pretty neat one. And we have a marked Charizard. And we got this slug here made of magma, which is not marked. And then we have our Houndour, which is also not marked. Now let's evolve these guys. Well, Thanos already snapped. dumb if it's not an evolution like this. Okay. Now I get Shiny Houndoom. Honestly, it looks really good. Okay, Houndoom, Scarlet, random encounter, sparkling shiny. Okay, now it's time to just evolve the Charmander up. Charmeleon. And then finally, Shiny Charizard. Which looks really good in this game with the red. I think you're forgetting I have dogs that eat bugs. That did not sound good. Let me just put these guys back in the box. Alright guys, that's what we're going to wrap up for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys.